Yo, what is up, geeks? Are y'all in here? Because we live. We are finally live, guys. What's going on? If you are live right now, if you're watching this right now, drop something in the chat so I know you here, okay? We're going to give it a few minutes because I still got to set up. But yeah, if you're in the chat, talk to me, okay? Still doing some setting up real quick. Death from above, what's going on, my boy? Always on time. I like that. I really like that, guys. There's a shonen. Oh, so this was before. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, and that's the thing, man. I really hated the fact that we having all of these breaks, man. I'm really getting tired of that, man. I love Oda. Don't get me wrong. I love the Goda. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting tired of the breaks. And then we got a break next week, too. Sick of this, bro. Sick of this. Bricked up Saturdays. There you go. You know what, my boy? Let me put up the brick. Yeah. Let me put up the brick, bro. Let me put it up. There you go. There you go. Of course, my boy with the bricks out here. Okay. Yeah, I know we got another one. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sick of this, man. I'm really sick of this, man. All right. We should be all set up. We should be good to go. And guys, what's up? It's your boy Taz Worlds TV. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good one. I'm part of the Geek Low Stars, and welcome to the channel. All right. It's about that time. One Piece chapter 1182. We about to get into it because I'm not ready. I'm really not ready, guys. I'm ready, but I'm not really ready because so much things have been happening. It's been crazy. So, guys, before we get into it, really quick, if you're new to the channel, please support by smashing the like button, smashing the subscribe button, smashing the notification bell. Make sure you comment down below as well because we want to hear your thoughts. All right. And also, no spoilers in the chat, please, because I gotta get through this unspoiled. Okay. So, guys, we ain't wasting no time. Let's get to the reaction. Let's go. So let me pull this up, guys. Give me a second. All right. We got to put the blocker, guys, because you already know how YouTube gets. If Buggy's here, get the hit the Merle. Again? We doing the Merle again, Death from above? Damn. All right, I got you, my boy. I got you. Hopefully he comes in today. I know he got some work stuff going on, so that's why he hasn't really been on here lately. But that's neither here nor there, guys. All right, y'all. Let's get into the chapter. Let's go. All right, chapter 1182. Zaza. What does Zaza mean? It says it on the side here. Zaza is the Japanese onomatopoeia for heavy rainfall. Wow. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. And then we got the cover page right here. We got my boy Fujitora eating with some, those are foxes, right? Yeah, those look like foxes. Cover request by Toshaka Zoo. Isho savoring a carefully prepared bowl of udon made by a fox and a tanuki. Okay, I like it. Interesting. All right, y'all, let's get to this reaction. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we see my boy Loki out here. Oh, that's right. Because last time, right, it's been a minute. So last time we had Loki doing that the electric blast on Emu, and he just tanked the whole thing, bro. Tanked the whole thing. So let's see. Emu was hit by Loki's Thorheim. There we go. That was the name of the attack, Thorheim, because I forgot. Emu was hit by Loki's Thorheim, but I still feel his presence. Wheeze. I'm too big to keep track of him properly. Huff. Oh, so Loki's getting tired, it looks like. That's what it looks like, guys. He's getting tired. Hold on. Perfect. Needhawk. To think thou and I would meet again. Sorry, guys. In this world. Traitor. Wait, what? Why is it calling him a traitor, though? Why does it call him a traitor? What is happening? Why is it calling him a traitor? Cough, cough, huff, huff. So they're kind of both getting tired. Well, we know why, because Loki, well, he's probably getting tired from doing Thorheim so many times today, in that same day. And I know for Emu, he's on a time limit, so that's probably why that's happening. But let's keep going and see what happens. Snow, of course. Lightning is born from colliding ice. Together, shine synergy is exceptional. Reingeir, thou art, as I remember thee, waiting all this time for a new master. How nostalgic. Oh, he knows about Reingeir. Oh shit. Geek. Crazy. Oh, okay, so we got a classification. Okay, so we got a classification right here. Reingeir the Hammer, mythical squirrel fruit model Rasketeer. Okay. So it's seemingly that Emu knows or is familiar with Reingeir. That's what it seems like to me, guys. That's so crazy. Let's keep going. Oh, wait, is this fire? Is Ratatasker shooting fire? This looks like fire to me. Okay, let's do this. And you got another Thorheim coming from Loki as well. Whoa. What is this? This is a new attack. Hold up, guys. This is a new attack, y'all. Hold on. Oh, let me zoom in. Reingeir Ragnar, 5 arrows. Oh, that is, dude. What is this? Tissamil? Because Emu puts the eye. I don't know what the eye cloud thing. He puts it up in the air and says Tissamil, Nova Eclipse. Yo, this is so crazy. Yo, this battle is insane, guys. Hey, let me know if y'all can't hear me or, something going on with the sound. Y'all let me know in the comments, okay, chat? Fergma is a Tutsamil, an Aztec goddess. Kanji is Eclipse Explosion. Hold on. Fergma is just Titsamil, an Aztec goddess. Kanji is an Eclipse Explosion. Okay, yo, this new attack was crazy. Yo! And everything is exploding, hitting it, colliding with Ragnar 5 arrows. Loki's new attack. Yo, these look like pumpkin bombs from the Green Goblin, bro. This looks insane. Son, this is an insane. Yo, this fight is insane, bro. Like, we're seeing these new attacks, bro, from Emu and Loki, bro. This is insane, guys. This is insane. Scary. Okay, so we back with Bonnie. Bonnie, get back here. And Lilith too. It's not like I'm going out there to fight. Not against that guy anyway. Damn right. It's my job to look after you now. And I won't let that happen. Still, I wonder, who is he? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Put this on mute. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. So they're with Sanji, and Sanji is down for the count, looks like. He clearly outranks all of the gods' knights here, but he's not one of the 5 elders. I suppose it's only natural for a vast 8th-century-old organization to have some dark shadows given its history of power struggles. If that's the case, oh, I like the fact that you see the old Vegapunk on the side of Lilith right here. I actually like that. So does that mean that that old Vegapunk is talking, or is it just Lilith? That's actually a good question. I wonder which one it is. Whoa! Sanji's getting up. Hold on. Sanji's getting up. Wait, Sanji. Your injuries are... I can't back down, Bonnie. Sanji, I guess I don't need to deal with you after all. I gotta admit, it's crazy you're still breathing after that. Wait, is this the future? Wait. Is this is this future sight? Is this future sight? Is he doing future sight? Is this future sight? Sanji says, "Where are you going?" "I'm going to see through the mission I came here for. Can't you tell? My power is overflowing now." Yeah, and you can definitely see. I don't wait. This is Omen. I know this is Omen for sure. I know this is Omen for sure. This is definitely Omen for sure. Yeah, this is definitely Omen for sure, guys. But he's also awakened too, because I can see the dark cloud. Well, this is probably like a mixture of both, maybe. Okay, so this is definitely in the past. I mean, this is definitely like a few minutes ago before Lilith and Bonnie came through. Okay. Toodles, and then you just see him jet out of there. Wait, is he jetting off of Sanji's body? That's crazy, bro. That is so disrespectful. That prick hasn't given up on kidnapping the children yet. Sanji, we can't let everyone's efforts be in vain. Usopp and Luffy admire this country. Damn. It's my personal duty to protect Elbap. And I'm sorry, Sanji just launches right out of there too. It's the land of giant beauties. Yo, this is actually a really big feat for Sanji, because this is kind of crazy. The fact that he's sitting here and still moving after he got one shot in a big way by Eva. This is really like a big Sanji feat right here in terms of durability, because he's still rocking and running, especially after that hit. That's so crazy. Owl Library. Okay, we're back at the library. To think this back door led to an underground passage. Wait, oh, that's the owl. That's the owl. So it returned? So it returned? It returned? The owl returned. Oh, wait, that's Saul and Robin with the books. This hidden room is unbelievable. You saved the books from the fire and brought them here, Bibelo. Oh, and the owl doesn't say anything. The owl looks ancient too, guys. Yo, okay, so it just retreated to a secret passage in the library. All right, there we go with Robin too. Thank you. I thought they had been all reduced to ashes. Yeah, I'm grateful too, but I'm starting to see you're more of a mystery than I first reckoned, Billo. So homie is like very suspicious, and rightfully so, about this owl. Because I'm like the same thing. I'm like, bro, we didn't even know this was here the whole time. Like what's happening, bro? You know what I mean? Look, this is insane. This is so insane, bro. This is so insane. Oh, let me fix the camera. Oh my god, sorry. Let me fix the camera real quick. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. I gotta fix something real quick. Okay, better. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, if y'all can't hear me or I'm too loud or anything like that, y'all let me know in the comments. Okay. Let's keep going. Near Western Village, Sea Cloud Port. All right, so we see the Western Village, we see the tree and the Rainbow Port entrance, and we seeing somebody in the sky with the ship. Heave ho! Whoo! Oh, that was Somers. Somers. Whoo! Okay. Hello there, Somers here. No way. Make that super Somers. I found this suitable giant ship. Get the brass over here in the next 5 minutes. Yo, this man lifted a whole giant ship. Omen is insane as a power. It boosts your stats to that much? Hell no. Hell no, bro. Yeah, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. Western Village Tavern. I got something to say about them, about the guys' nights now, but let me go. But let me wait till the review portion. Look at the forest. It's a war zone out there, and yo, it is so crazy, guys, because you can see the hockey with the explosions here. That is so insane. Oh, okay, so we're back with Gerd, and she has her. She's getting bandaged up by Chopper. It was a clean cut, so this treatment should detach your fingers, but it'll take a couple of months to heal. Wow. Okay, so she's getting her fingers back. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Chopper. I feel so useless, though. I'm supposed to be treating everyone myself. It can't be helped. You don't beat yourself up over it. For real, because that's a monster right there. Like, she's a monster. Like I said, guys, comment in the comments down below, y'all. Let me hear y'all in the chat. How y'all feeling about this chapter? Is it insane? Like I said, if there's anything y'all need to say regarding the setup or whatever, y'all let me know in the comments, okay? Let's keep going. Thank you. Okay, so we're back with the kids. Okay, Harjewin's okay. He's in one piece. He bandaged up. All right, and then we see Colin and the kids. Yeah, we see everybody. Thank you, Dr. Chopper. You saved our moms. It's just first aid. Once we're out of this mess, I'll treat them properly. Oh, Gertasso! Is this a dream? My type Otto's fingers were severed. I humbly offer my fingers if you need a donor. Gert is like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. You too creepy, bro. How cold, and yet even your spite is something I'm grateful for in these trying times. Weirdo, bro. Roto is a weirdo, my guys. I have something to give it to you, though. Risking your life to save your brother, Bejourn. I found a new respect for you, Roto. Roto getting bricked up, guys. He don't know what to do, bro. He is so shocked. Don't get too excited, Roto. You're making your wounds gush blood. I'm high on Gerd Tassel. Crazy. Gooner Station, guys. Gooner Station out here. And I was just starting to look up to you. Your brother's like, yo, you trash, bro. Oh, okay. So we back with Zoro. Zoro's back. He's okay, and he's with. I forgot homie's name, the big one. I forgot his name. Y'all let me know. Y'all gonna let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know. Western Village near the port. Zoro's group. Oh, there we go. Sorry about this, Goldberg. I'd take too long without a giant's shoulder strides. It's okay. I'm the only member of the new giant pirates who hasn't suffered any major wounds in this battle, which is true. Goldberg. That was his name, Goldberg. Besides, this is a crisis. Crisis? What? This is a crisis for Elbath. We're lucky to even have you fighting alongside us, which is true. Don't sweat it. Our captain's motto is basically, my friend's country is my country. This is very true. Very true. No wonder Harjewin pledged himself to him. But what's with those black flames? They turned into steel bullets and explosives. And those knights we beat up seem to have powered up. Oh, is that the bullets? He kept the bullets? If we don't wrap this up soon, this is going to get ugly. Damn. And you know Zoro like, nah, bro, we got to figure this out. Wait, is he going to use the bullets for his attack? Because that's going to be crazy if that's the case. I have a feeling he's going to do that. I don't know how, but I have a feeling he's going to do that, guys. I have a feeling he's going to do that. Western Port Village. Summers. I've gone and done it now. I've summoned something insane. Quilligan. Don't tell me. Wait, what? What did he summon? I'm afraid so. I accidentally summoned what I'm most scared of, and I just got carried away. Wait. Don't tell me he summoned Emu, bro. Don't tell me he summoned the Emu, bro. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. You stupid idiot. That thing is terrifying for all of us. Tell me you can control it. Well, it's a dream demon, so probably. Well, what's done is done. Just hurry up. We're running out of time. Where's Gunko? I saw her on the way here. She looked dead. What? Well, whatever. The great emu's body isn't meant to be out in this world. But that's a fact. But now, wait. Well, right, because they did say that. Right. Right. But why? But are we going to get more of an explanation? Our key combat forces and the forces that must be erased are all right here. We must not disappoint the Great One. We must live up to our expectations, Quilligan. Of course. You see, and Somer is a serious suit. You see his eyes, bro. He's serious. But I want to go back to that, but I'll do it in the review portion. Western Village. It's raining cats and dogs all of a sudden. What's going on? The water's going to flood the inside. Don't let the injured get wet. Go. Capture those brats. All right, this is Quilligan. Colon, Uvula. What happened? There's something outside. Help. Wait, is this water? This looks like it's water. What the hell is this? For those of us born above the clouds, the idea of water falling from the sky is terrifying. Okay, so this isn't like another emu. Okay, all right. We've always heard stories, not about the D-Clan in Nika, but also the monster known as the Rain God. Whoa. Cut the music, bro. Cut the music. The one who pelts the lower realm with water from overhead. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait. Wait. I'm getting bricked up. Daph, I'm getting bricked up, bro. I'm getting bricked up, bro. Hold the fuck up. Wait a minute. Yo, this drawing is insane, bro. This is the Rain God, bro. This is what they've been talking about in for the oh my God. Oh, what's the Skypea? They've been talking about this in Skypea, bro. It appears with the rhythm of the dance of the rain dance. Whoa, Zaza. Now that's frightening. Help us, the kids. And you should see the whole village is getting swept away, bro. This is the Rain God. This is the actual Rain God that Quilligan sung. What I most find scary. God Rain Zaza, Dream Demon. Is this what Zaza looks like? Because I'm not going to lie to you. This looks like Nami. Maybe I'm bugging, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. But she looks like Nami. She looks like Nami. And Nami could make the rain. Well, sort of. She can make thunderstorms and stuff. But this looks like Nami. Is Nami secretly the Rain God? Related to her somehow? Because we don't know her mama. All right, let me finish the chapter so we can get to the review portion. This shit is crazy, bro. Oh man, killing them here too. I'm bringing them over now. Get ready, Somers. We can set sail whenever. Not good. There's a commotion in the village. Should we go back? No. It'll be fine. Huh? Hey, okay. Zoro and Sanji are there. And they're gonna fight the God's Knights, which makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Okay. So we are getting these matchups overall. Okay, cool. Zoro says, hey, don't screw this up. Right back at you. Chapter 1182. End. Break next week. That sucks ass. Okay. So, guys, we are officially done with this chapter. Okay. Before I go to the comments, I'm going to go to the comments. Before I go to the comments, let me just say my review real quick. After looking upon this was a dope chapter. It wasn't the best chapter, but it was a dope chapter. My biggest, I got like three main concerns. Not concerns, but like most important things I noticed in this chapter. One, the rain god. The rain god looks like Nami. And if this is what the actual rain god looks like, and again, we don't know because based on what Killigan's ability is, it's whatever the children see or whatever the person sees of their nightmares, and it's amplified. So it's not it's somewhat akin to what a person is afraid of, but it's not wholeheartedly what it is. So we don't even know if this is a real look or not. We don't know, right? We don't know. However, if this is something alike what the rain god is, because now we know that there's an actual rain god in this verse. So we got a rain god that is actually confirmed now by Oda after 30 years of this story, which is insane. Almost 30 years, I should say. So that's crazy. And if this is what the rain god really, really looks like, this is an insane power right here. And this is the other thing I got to give it to Killingham too. We haven't really seen what Somers could do amped up yet. We don't know. But I got to give it up to Killingham. If Killingham is able to summon a whole god from a nightmare, his powers are insane. And he needs to be upscaled more too. I said this before. I believe I said it before. But I said this before because Killingham actually has an OP ability. But I didn't know he could do shit like this. Like he's summoning the actual rain god from Legend. From the oh my gosh. What do you call it, guys? From the Void Century. So this is kind of crazy. And even when he talking with Killingham, Somers, he's like, yo, are you able to control this thing? And he's like, I should, because it's a dream demon, so I should be able to. And even Killingham was like he wasn't sure. So that just goes to show you he has control to a certain ability, and that's what makes this thing so powerful. Oh my God. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing, I want to go to Zoro and Sanji for a few minutes too, because Zoro and Sanji are getting back up. They're ready to go. And like I said, I got to give Sanji all the credit here because he took a point-blank blast from Emu. Full fire demon omen kick, bro. And he's still walking around here. And he is very injured. Don't get me wrong. So the fact that he's even able to move right now is very insane to me. And now Zoro and Sanji are going to fight Killingham and Somers amped up, which is very insane to me because, again, I thought we were done with them. And I was very disappointed in them because they have not shown any, aside from Killingham, they haven't really showed anything to show me that, yo, these people are a problem. With Omen, yeah, they're a problem. They are a big freaking problem. Like, this is insane. Like, yo, Killingham is out here summoning the rain god, bro. And then you got Somers lifting a whole giant ship like he's Superman. Which means his strength level, Omen, exceeds that of a giant. That is an insane buff. That is an insane buff, bro. That is an insane buff. That is an insane buff. For real. Like this is crazy. But I also wanted to talk about this too. Oh, let me go to the conversation. As he says, whenever the great emu's body, whatever, the great emu's body isn't meant to be out in this world. That's a fact. Now I wanted to focus on that because number one, that means that the time limit is going to be specifically heavy on emu. Like he's not going to be there for too long. We don't know how long it's going to be, but it's not going to be. I can't imagine it being like more than an hour. I can't imagine that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing. Sorry, guys. Give me one. All right, perfect. So that's the thing. So that was the first thing. And the second thing Somber says, forces must be erased. They're all here. Okay, so everything that they need to achieve, long goal wise, is in Elbath. So this is like make or break for the guys' Knights here. So that's how big this is right now. And even going back to Zoro has these bullets that Emu used on him. Now, is he going to use this? I don't know. I hope he does. Maybe he can use this in his attacks. That'd be actually pretty cool, guys. That would be pretty dope. And you see Chopper here also. He's cleaning, he's nursing everybody back to health. Gerd has all of her fingers, which is pretty dope. So, but she's going to be out for the count for a minute. So, and, Bibble. So the owl. Son, the way this owl looked is kind of suspect to me, bro. I feel like the owl could talk. He just don't want to talk yet. And even Saul is like, yo, something is up with you, bro. Like something is very up with you because you kind of moving shady. You showing me a section of the library I didn't even know existed. And then now something ain't right. So I don't know. Bill is protecting something big. And the reason I'm even bringing this up is because Bill was protecting something big. I just don't know what it is. But it's something that's probably going to have to deal with the Merle. Maybe he does know exactly what the Merle is about because I don't think we know how old Bibelo or the owl is. I don't know. All right, and I think this is the last thing I wanted to talk about. So we didn't get Emu for very long. We got him for like maybe a few panels in the beginning. And it looks like Loki is on not his last legs, but he's starting to get tired. Right? So we don't know if that's because he's in his dragon form and he's done Thorheim too many times. We don't really know specifically. But he's getting tired, and Emu is still, he's still here. And the longer he stays here, the longer he's going to be hurt. So he's on a time limit as well. They're both on a time limit, it looks like. Also, this was very interesting. When Emu is talking, I don't know if he's talking to Ratatasker or I don't know if he's talking to Loki. Or the fruit itself. No, I think he's talking to Ratatasker when he says to think I would meet you again in this world and calls him a traitor. And it seems like Rangier, Emu knows about Rangier. And they actually probably met each other in the past, supposedly. So that is also interesting to me as well. And we get the actual information card on Rangier. So officially, he has the squirrel fruit model. He is the mythical squirrel fruit model, which makes me wonder if there are many other animal mythical fruits out there. Because we got Kaidos, we got Luffy's, and then now we got Rattatask. Rangear. So that's very interesting to me too. But overall, I did like this chapter. This chapter was cool. Seeing this new attack though, Ranga 5 arrows from Loki. I feel like that's a pretty cool. And Yamato. Thank you, Def. Thank you. The Ranga 5 arrows attack. I thought that was pretty dope. So we got a new attack from him as well, and from Loki too. This Nova Eclipse, the Tizamil. That was pretty dope as well, which I think they said it's an Aztec goddess, which is pretty dope, you know? Yeah. Oh, and Marco as well. Thank you, man, so much. I forgot about Marco. Thank you, Def. I appreciate that. So, yeah, so it's cool adding that to the list of the mythical fruit models. So that's pretty dope. Yeah, like I enjoyed this chapter. I did enjoy this chapter. I think what's bugging me, and this is like towards my negatives, I think what's kind of bugging me is the breaks. Because again, from the last chapter, it felt a little underwhelming to me, and I didn't understand why. And when I thought about it, and even with this, when I'm thinking about this now, I think it's the fact that, we're going on too many breaks. And, we all know that Oda is working on a lot of projects right now, which we're going to talk about too. We're going to get to that in a few minutes, in a little bit. He's working on the Wit Studio, the remake of One Piece. So he's working on that. He's also working on the live action season 2 and season 3 and beyond. So he has a lot going on, right? And I think that's what's affecting him to where we're getting this many breaks. And I feel like that's the problem. We're getting too many breaks, man. And it's kind of killing the momentum. So while I enjoyed this chapter, hold on. Brother, read the Oda note. Dude's planning his retirement already. Oh, which note? Oh, it's on the title page? Okay, I gotta look at that. But I mean, that's not surprising to me because he's got a lot going on. And he's got to think about his health. And mind you, guys, he's been doing this for 20 odd years straight. He's had breaks in the past, but he's never had this many breaks, which means, he's thinking about his health. He don't want to be like Tagashi from Hunter x Hunter. You don't want to be like that. So again, I get that. I just, let's, like if you got to give up something, bro, give up one of them and just focus on this so you can get to your retirement, bro. Yeah. Overall, I did enjoy this chapter. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I did enjoy this chapter. And I cannot wait for the next chapter that comes out next. Not next week, but the week after. But I'm probably I'm gonna see if I can do some videos in between because this got me thinking about a lot of stuff that I do want to dive into. But specifically with the Omen power and how this is like so OP right now. Oda is bringing up something late in the game, which is pretty like dope, and it's something that's very risky because you don't want to end up having a Kishimoto situation where you just bringing up the alien thing all of a sudden, and we like at the tail end of the Ninja War, towards the tail end of the story of Naruto. You know what I mean? So I think Oda is really handling this very well, in my opinion. So that's the end of the review portion. So let me get to the comments real quick because I know my boy Def was getting into a lot of the comments. Give me 1 second. Let me take this off. Okay. What's up, my boy? Yes, Bugs. Yes, Scopia is real. Okay? It is very real out here, guys. It's an H and S. Okay, so I was put. Okay. Oh, let me see this one. If Emu can give Omen power, Luffy might be able to do it too without Bonnie. Well, remember, because he didn't do it to Bonnie, no. She, you know, used her power to transform into a Gear 5 Luffy, a possible future. So yeah, you know, if and that's a good observation, Def, because if Luffy can sit here and give um omens to people, I mean, I'm sorry, if Emu can give omens to people, why can't Luffy give power to other people as well? And I think people have been saying that for the longest time. Like, we're gonna see a part where probably we got Gear 5 Luffy possibly making other people Gear 5. That'd be pretty cool. But I think we might see something like that. But yeah, that's true. If Emu can do that, then why can't Loki? I mean, then why can't Luffy? That's actually a good thing. Okay, I like that. I think the owl is the dude from the beginning of Elbaf who said you shouldn't stay at the island too long. Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh man, Def, I didn't think of that. That's very interesting. I did not think of that. That's actually very interesting. It could be. Do you think? Oh, but you know what? Now that well, no, because when that person said that, we saw a silhouette of a person, and I think that was Gabon, if I'm not mistaken. Because I was going to say maybe they could turn into a human. And I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on the pin theory for right now, because I still think he could be a human. I still think the owl could be a human for sure. But that's a good guess. That is a good guess, Steph. Hey guys, let me know about your thoughts about this chapter. Let me know about your theories. Let me know in the chat right now. Let me know that you here watching this live stream. All right, appreciate that. I want to hear y'all guys' thoughts. Looks like we officially got our matchups for this arc. Yeah, and that's pretty cool because I did not expect for the God's Knights to get back. Oh, and that's what that's what I want to talk about too. Now I'm glad you brought that up, Deb. Again, I was very disappointed with the Knights before their buffs because especially Killigums. Killigums seems to have like OP powers, yet he's not using he's using them to the fullest ability that he can. But for him to be able to use Omen and summon like a whole rain god is crazy to me. Like that is super, super wild. Like even him summoning like Loki, a sort of version of Loki is kind of crazy to me too. So he is pretty powerful, but the way he got packed up so early by Sanji is crazy to me. Like so disappointing. So is Somers too. But now that they got this Omen, they got this big buff now. And now Sanji and Zoro are going to have to use more of an effort to take them down. Now, it's going to be pretty interesting because they're not going to be easy. So Sanji and Zoro are going to have to use the fullest of their abilities to fight Somers and Quilligam buffed up. So Elbaf is going to really be a danger zone right now because everybody, they got to have to find places to hide because it's getting pandemonium. And then mind you, Luffy's not even here yet. He's still eating, I'm assuming. And that's the interesting thing to me too, because does this mean that Luffy is going to stay in Gear 5 for the longest we've ever seen him? You know what I mean? Because let me tell you right now, Luffy is able to stay in Gear 5 when he doesn't use Haki, right? So he's going to have to use Haki to the fullest extent now. He has to use it to the fullest extent. So with that said, I don't know. This might be the longest we've actually seen him go into Gear 5 using Haki. And he's going to have to because Emu is a big threat. And I don't even know what he can do against Emu. But, you know, we'll see. W Chopper fixing the fixing the baddie, bro. Yes, my boy Chopper. He fixed the fingers. She just need a few months of rehabilitation and she good to go. She good to go, my guy. And that's how good Chopper is. And that's also going to show you how delicate, I mean, not delicate, but how what's the word, guys? How not delicate. What's the word? How precise Emu is. Like he cut them fingers clean off, which made Chopper able to just get them back together. And they, you know, so she's good. So that's a good skill feat from my boy as well. Evil. Roto, the Sanji of the Giants. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I feel like Roto's more creepier than Sanji. Like Sanji be having his moments, yeah, but Roto, because even like what, even watching the Elbaf arc, the anime one, anime episodes for the new season, yo, he kidnapped them and just changed their clothes without permission, bro. Like, that dude way worse than Sanji, bro. Way worse than Sanji. Still, all right, got you. Angel Line 5253. I hope I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you're still here. The Godzilla music start playing. It's crazy. Okay, dragging up. Okay, I wanted to see this too. Dragging up skill. Yes. But this even frustrates me more though, Def, because I want to see, or chat too, because I want to see Dragon actually fight. And it's like, it's crazy how we're almost at the end of One Piece and we haven't seen this man fight at all. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like, that's the one negative that I have with One Piece. It's like, yo, you introduced Dragon almost at the beginning of One Piece, Logtown, and you never gonna show this man fight at all. Like, show us what he can do, show us his power. Like, that's a big disappointment to me, bro. But hopefully, we'll see him, later on. Hopefully he comes to Elbaf. I hope he does. First time we see Dragon in the story, we seen the sound effects. Really? I didn't know that. I might have to go back to that. All of the gods' name might be sound effects. Ooh. Well, we know with Luffy and even Emu, when they arrive, or when like Luffy goes to Gear 5, he has his own soundtrack. And so does Emu with his reverse mixtape. You know what I mean? Or his remix. So yeah. True. That could be interesting. Yeah. Nika means joy, I believe. Does it? I have to look that up. So the rain god has to be either Dragon or Vivi. And maybe people with blue hair can become the rain god. Yeah, that's the thing too. Because again, well, and I said Nami could possibly be the rain god, maybe related to her in some way. Because again, we don't know who her mother is. We don't know who her father is. We don't know. But we also know that Oda likes to use the same type of women model drawing wise. Like we know he likes to do that a lot. So maybe that's on his part. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching, but she does look like Nami, just like covered up. Like she looks like Nami, the rain god. But again, I don't know if Killingham saw a picture of the rain god. I don't know if that's from his imagination. I don't know. But like I said, usually, but it could be his imagination. So I don't know. But it could be Vivi. That theory has been circling around the One Piece verse for a very long time. That Vivi could be the rain god. Maybe. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we have more mythical zoning than Logias. Do we? You might be right about that, because the only Logias that I know are the admirals. I was talking about the main. Well, not Fujitora. Green Bull. No, is he a Logia? I think he is a Logia. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong, but I think he's a Logia. Akiji, Smoker's a Logia. Yeah, we don't really have too many Logias compared to the mythical fruit models. Because I'm pretty sure the Gurusei have mythical fruit models as well. We don't know the specific devil fruits they have, or if they are even devil fruits, but we know that there's something. So yeah, I think you're right about that, my boy. Oh, we got some more comments. Oh shit. Water god now shown. Yes, yes, and that's crazy. The theory is it's the person mentioned in Little Garden. My boy, I have to go back to that because I'll be honest with you, I don't remember. I have to go back. Killing it is the mystical zone, and this is true too. This is true too. So yeah, I think you might be right. I think you might be right, my boy. Luis Arno. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay. Okay. I know what you're talking about, my boy. Okay. If dragon is the only water type devil fruit, I get why you can't show him until the end. Which is true. This is true. This is true. But I don't know. Like I've seen, you know, other characters that Oda's used and they have like a bigger thing happening with them, but Oda still uses them to a certain degree, shows their powers in a certain way. So but that's true. That's true. That's true. So each god has their own drums. You know what? Maybe because we have the drums of liberation, and then we got the drums of despair, according to my boy Depp. So yeah, there could be different drums or different sounds for different gods. And if that's the case, I think that is so dope because that's so different of what Oda's been doing. That's so different compared to everybody else, because everybody else they show a god, you see the deity and stuff like that, like, but I think Oda really shows like, yo, these are gods, like these are legit gods. And I think this is the first time I've ever seen in shonen where they really emphasize on the word god a lot. And that's why, you know, I that's why like I didn't like the fact that we were gonna get gods in this, you know, when we saw like Gear 5 Luffy, because you know, I think the god thing's been overdone to death. Like any Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist to a degree, um every main shonen you can think of, there's always a god at the end of the story where the character either becomes a god or, well, mostly the character becomes a god. And I'm like, yo, we don't always have to do that. You can do other stuff. You don't always have to be a god, you know. So that's one of the things that always bugged me about, you know, the whole god thing. But I love the way Oda does it here, because when a god is here, the god is here. And I love the fact that he possibly is using different sounds to announce themselves when they're in the presence of other mortals. I think that is so dope if that's the case. That's why they have names that are sounds. He used Charlotte Clone Motel, the celestial dragon, for the water god. Ooh. Admirals, Sabo, Caribou. Yeah, that's right. They are Logies too. Dang, you on the ball today, Def, because I actually forgot about that. And Smoker. Oh, I said Smoker. Yeah, I said Smoker. He named Little Garden. He might be the owl. Ooh. Interesting, my boy. So the mirror we see raining on the whale, possible rain god reference. Yo, let's go to the mirror. Yo, it's like every fucking week. I'm sorry, I don't mean to curse. Every freaking week we're going to the rain god shit. I mean, we're going to the Muro stuff, man. Every goddamn time. Every time. Every time we're going to the Muro, bro. Hold on, let me pull that up real quick. Give me a second, guys. Muro One Piece. Every damn time we gotta go to this damn Muro, bro. It's crazy. Okay. Let me pull it up for you guys. Share that instead. Okay, so you guys see it. Okay. All right. The first word. Yes, I see it. You do see the only one you see rain at is this one here. When you get to the third world. But you know what, guys? to be honest with you, and I meant to talk about this too, and I'm glad I'm talking about it here. I might do another video separately from this. This mural that we've been looking at this whole time, I think this is in reverse. I don't think this is like a Pacific timeline, like a order, like the order of events, because everybody thinks the third world underneath is first. I mean, is present day. Everybody think this side here, where you see, I believe this is Emu and everybody else fighting, that this is the present day. I don't think this is the present day. I think this is what happened in the Void Century. And I'm only saying this because when we know it about the past, everybody, let me take that out. Take that out real quick. Everybody's fighting. And that's what we learned what happened in the past. And that's why Zunisha and who was it? Zanisha, who was somebody else? And Emmett. And Emmett were apologizing because they failed Joy Boy. Right? So that's why I think this exactly, Def. I'm gonna put your thing up in a minute. But yeah, I don't think these are in order. And I think at the first, and like I said, the first couple of times I thought this was in order on the bottom. I don't think this is in order. I think this is out of order. You know what I mean? I could say where you see Frankie right here in the middle, I think this is first day. Because you see Loki here. You see Loki breathing fire. Or it could be you see this this creature right here breathing fire too. You can interpret that and that's the thing about this mural. You can interpret this so many ways. So many ways. But I think when you see Yggdrasil here, I think this is the middle. And I think even the scriptures up here, I don't think these are in order either. I really don't. And I think Oda did this purposefully so we could keep guessing. He did this purposefully. So I love this man. He did this shit purposefully. It's so crazy. But yeah, I do see the rain here. I do see the rain. So this could be some sun god stuff happening too. This could be. The first world might have been actual gods walking around. Second world inspired to low civilization. Advanced technology to create the devil fruits to mimic the god. Okay, I you know what? You might be right on that one, Dev. You might be right on that one. Because hold on. I'm trying to pull something else too. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's what's going on here, guys. Yeah, for sure. I concur. The pictures are not in order, which makes me think whoever made this mural might have had the powers of Madame Shirley could see the future. I wouldn't be surprised if this is Madame Shirley's like descendant or something. Because back in the day, everybody, well, hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, and I'm thinking now. Damn, man, you got me thinking, my boy. Damn, man, you got me thinking, man. Damn. I mean, it has to be right because how would you know the third world plays out, right? Yeah, and that's the thing I'm kind of confused about because for all I know, this all happened in the past, and the middle is the present. Because we still don't know what this creature is here with all these city blocks and stuff. We still don't know what that is. You know what I mean? So yeah, it could be from the past too. Because I assumed this was the future. That when I saw these buildings and stuff, I assumed it was the future. But I think maybe the middle is the future, or at that, or at when this mural was made, it was made in the present at that time. So the thing in the middle would be the future, if you want to call it that. Because like I said, I the dragon thing has to be Loki. That has to be Loki, bro. Has to be. Has to be. Has to be. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? Y'all let me know in the comments, guys. You think I'm crazy? Think I'm right? Think I'm wrong? Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, and that's another thing too, Def. I did not see Luffy this chapter either. So my guess is that he is probably still eating. You know what I mean? So yeah. He's probably still eating. I think he's gonna show up maybe. I think he's gonna show up maybe in the next 2 chapters or so. I'm gonna give it the next 2 chapters. I think we're gonna see him in the next 2 chapters, maybe. Nah, I think it's gonna be longer. Because remember, we still got to deal with killing him, and we still have to deal with Somers, with Zoro and Sanji. So yeah, I think we won't see Luffy for maybe 4 or 5 chapters. I'm gonna guess. Yeah. All right, guys. Let me get to this last thing, and then we're gonna get out of here. How should I do it? Probably like this. Yeah, probably like that. So, guys, I don't know if you know this. Well, you probably do. But if you don't, I've been waiting to talk about this too. Well, with Buggy, but he's not here, but that's okay. Netflix's new One Piece anime gets an official release, data info, and some disappointing news. We getting this from Polygon. Netflix has just announced an official release month for the brand new anime based on Ichiro Oda's best-selling manga, One Piece. Titled The One Piece, produced by Wit Studio, who made Spy Family, Attack on Titan, seasons 1 and 3. In collaboration with Shueisha, Fuji Television Network, and Toei, the new anime will start airing on February 2027. So that's going to be next year, guys. That's going to be crazy. So we don't really got to wait that long because, time is going by fast now. So that's going to be like here before you know it. Fans have been waiting for this news for a very long time, which is true. The One Piece was first announced in 2023, and since then, news and updates have been scarce. This just past April, a sneak peek at some character sketches were shared, but that's about it. Now, along with the news of the release month, we also get a nice teaser poster showing Luffy as a kid in the bar in Windmill Village, where he spent most of his time trying to convince Shanks to bring him along his pirate crew. Yo, and I love the fact that they're going like full, like closer to the manga when it comes to the animation. I actually really like that for this too. Like this actually looks pretty dope. Okay. So according to the Netflix announcement, the first season of the One Piece will adapt approximately the first 50 chapters of the manga for a total length of 7 episodes, leading up to Luffy's first encounter with Sanji. This could be disappointing news for fans who have been waiting so long to get such a low number of episodes, but there is a silver lining. The total runtime of this season will be around 300 minutes. That means each episode will be more than 40 minutes, making it almost twice as long as the original anime. Okay, let's stop there. That's actually pretty crazy to think about, because 40 minutes an episode is insane, guys. That's insane. That is really insane, because a regular show, especially anime, is usually 30 minutes. It's very rare you actually get like a 40 or 50-minute episode. Usually they've been doing it now with newer animes. They'll give you like a 50-minute episode. This one episode in particular, I'm trying to remember for a show. It's something that I didn't watch before, but it'll come back to me. But yeah, man. Or they'll give you like 2 episodes in the same episode. Like they'll do episode 1 and 2 and just put them together. So they'll do that too. So this is kind of interesting that they're even doing this, and we're gonna get like 7 episodes, which is crazy to me too. But they're basically doing what they're doing with the live action. They're condensing a lot of the content into like 7 episodes, 40 minutes apiece. That might be a good thing because again, you got people that want to get into One Piece that don't want to do the whole 1,000 episode thing. They don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Right now we had 1,100. We had 1,160 in terms of episodes. So nobody really wants to go. Oh wow, training. Sorry, nobody wants to really do all that. You know what I mean? So this is probably the best thing that they could do with this right now. So yeah. I'm not mad at this at all. I'm not mad at this at all. And it's coming next year, so we ain't even got to wait too long. So I think we're going to get a trailer sometime in the next few months. I'd say towards June, July, maybe. I think we're going to get a trailer. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Well, not even if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. I think we're going to get probably a trailer in the next couple of months. Maybe towards the fall, maybe. To get people ready and to remind them that we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this show. So that's cool. I don't blame Oda for waiting. Luffy is the country's Lord and Savior. Yo, this is true. You know my boy got an aura for him before he get there. I could see Luffy coming in when Loki's about to get excommunicated. You know what I mean? I can see Luffy coming in then. But then again, I don't even know what he's going to be able to do against Emu, but we'll see. Don't forget Oda's readers note. Oh, okay, I got you. Give me a minute. Really? You're not going to watch the remake? Really? Why? I enjoy the quality progression in the anime throughout the years. Yeah, I do too. I love the fact, but see, this is the thing. With non-consumers of anime, they want to get into something that's going to be quick, you know, like a Full Metal Alchemist, or I'm trying to think of like a shorter one, or like Cowboy Bebop. Like they want something that you could just play throughout the day, catch up, and you're good. So One Piece, for a lot of people, it's a lot. Because again, right now we're at like 1160 episodes, bro. That's a lot. That is a lot. You know, so I enjoyed the journey too. And I'm glad I got to be there. You know, I'm glad I actually started doing One Piece when I was like in high school. Because for those of you that don't know, for those of you that haven't been following, when I was in junior high school, my first exposure to One Piece was the 4Kids dub. I'll say this shit is dumb as fuck. I ain't really. I watched Ninja Turtles instead. If you know, you know. And then my boy John, years later, college. I hope he's good. I mean, no, I'm sorry, not college, high school. I hope he's good. My boy was like, yo, check out One Piece because it's fired. And I was like, you sure? He was like, yo, give it a chance. So I'm like, all right. I had nothing to do. And I think I was like half a year from graduating high school. So I didn't have that much homework to do. So I was like, all right, whatever. Let me look at it. And yeah, the rest is history. I've been hooked ever since, bro. So I get it. I get it. Imagine Jesus pulling up to save you in real life, bro. Full hockey, bro. Full conqueror hockey. Punching the whole devil in the face, bro. Full hockey. Crazy. Yes, it would be nuts, my boy. April O'Neil, oh my God. Yeah. Oh. Boy, let me tell you, I had a big crush on April back in the day, bro. TMNT 4Kids, bro. Karai, too. Karai could get it as well. I ain't gonna hold you, my boy. I ain't gonna hold you. Karai could get it too, man. Karai could get it too. You know what I'm saying? Woo, man. Those are the days, bro. Those are the days. But yeah, sorry about that. Overall, though, so the Wit Studio thing is pretty cool. I get why they're doing what they're doing. 40 minutes is fine for each episode. You're definitely gonna get a reaction from us, when it does come out. Also look out for the reactions for for the chapters and stuff like that. So, look out for that too. Are we gonna play the Invincible game? More than likely I am, Buggy's not. But again, I don't know. He doesn't like fighting games like that. But again, I don't want to talk for him, because he's not here. But I know he didn't want to play fighting games because it's the same thing. It's nothing new, which he's not wrong. But I still enjoy fighting games depending on what it is. If it's Dragon Ball Z, I'm gonna get it because I'm a thot. I'm a thot for Dragon Ball games, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a thot. Sorry. You give me a Dragon Ball game right now, I will get it today, bro. No apologies, bro. No apologies. No apologies. But I was thinking about it. You want me to do that, bro? You would? All right, I'll make a poll. I'll make a poll. If enough people want me to do it, then I'll do it. I have no problems doing it. I was thinking about it anyway, but yeah, I was thinking about it. I'll make a poll. If enough people vote, I think I'll do it. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Because I was actually thinking about playing Pragmata. I was actually thinking about doing that. I was actually thinking about that. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, I do the same, bro. I don't care. They're gonna be telling the same story again and again and again with Dragon Ball when it comes to this goddamn fighting game. And I don't give a fuck because I'm gonna still get it. Now, Xenoverse, I'm not the biggest Xenoverse fan. You know what I mean? I'm not. I got to get back on Sparkling Zero. I got to get back on that. I haven't played it so long, bro. So I got to get back on that, and I got to get back on. I might get back on Fighter Z. I might, because we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku on there too, for Dynamite. So I might get back on that one. I might. But in terms of the question, yeah, Def, I actually just might get it. But again, I'm gonna do a poll and I'm gonna see if people want me to do it. If people want me to do it, I'll do it. I'll do it. I might do Pragmata for my channel too. But again, we'll see. All right, guys, it's been an hour and 13 minutes. You know what? I think we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for coming through. I really appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure smash that subscribe button. We need your guys to get us to 1K. We on the road to 1K, son. We are halfway there. Okay? We are halfway there, and we need your help to get there. All right? So let your boys know, let your girl know, let your grandmama know, let your mama know, let your daddy know about the Geek Low Stars. Promote this channel. Like I said, we really appreciate it. All right? We got some more reactions coming from you guys. Oh my God, I can't speak. We got some reactions coming up, guys. So just be patient. What we gonna be doing? We're gonna be doing some movie stuff too. We're gonna get back to that. I have a movie that I want to get into, but again, we'll see when it happens. But yeah. All right, guys, we are out of here. I love you guys so much. Deuces, be safe. Have a good one. See you in the next one. And hopefully I will see y'all for the next One Piece chapter reaction. Later, guys.